70 years right here. This has been here. So what you guys don't understand about this 70-year-old picture, he's melanated. We've been on our set. I mean, this has been here 70 years, and this is
And you know they would destroy this, dude.
Oh, nobody knew about this. We got to show it off first.
This is the Greek side of theology.
Yeah, these guys know better. They know the truth. So, I know it's really hard to see because the window is tinted, but that is Yahushai, and he's clearly melanated. Here's the angels.
They're melanated too.
Super melanated angels. Wait, hold on. There we go. Trying to keep it from getting too much light, so that everybody is so-called black is all I'm saying. Everybody's so-called black. So we're going to go ahead and destroy Christianity today.
Western side. The Western side.
Yeah, this is
This is Roman theology. This is Greek theology. This is Greek Orthodox.
Greek Orthodox. So the Greek Orthodox know what's up. You cannot deny what you're looking at.
No way you can't deny that.
So we're going to do a little class, and we're going to destroy Christianity right here, one verse at a time. All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. In fact, what I like to say is shalom, ahab, wa, baraka. In other words, peace, love, and blessings. Like I said, we have to do a class right here. That's Yahushai. This is an Orthodox, Greek Orthodox church. So these are the Hellenized Greeks. They don't know that they're Israelites, but here they are. So we're going to do a class before they tear this down. They're going to tear this down after 70 years. There was a fire here, and this glass didn't crack or break. It still stands. Yahushai and the Mary and the two angels on each, they still stand. They stand strong. But they're about to tear this place down, so I thought it'd be great to do a class. They're going to leave it?
They're going to give back the Greek Orthodox building another church.
Oh, they're going to give it back?
Yeah. And then
Okay, my bad.
As a church still.
They're still keeping this. I thought they were getting rid of it because on the other side where you can't see, they're already started the remodeling. They're getting ready to use this place as something to rent out. So they're still going to be able to have the church though. So I guess this stands. It's already been here 75 years. Let's see how much longer it lasts. But today, what we're going to do is break down a verse, and then we're going to get into some other stuff and break down some other things. But first, we're going to break down. Before we start, let's face the east. Call Halal, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh. And double honors to all the apostles, the prophets, the elders, and the teachers of GMS, because I've noticed lately that a lot of people, especially you Christians, you stop teaching the Bible. Now you teach how to detour the Israelites. But I noticed that they've put GMS at the very bottom of all groups, which is perfect because all the groups have they're also joined together against GMS, which shows you something. There must be something different about this camp because all these 501c3 camps, they're joining forces against who? I'm gonna have to take this out of the sun or we ain't gonna last. There we go. We got to just get it right out of the sun. We'll go like this. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I got to get it out of the sun. That's all there is to it. We'll still try and keep your house in the frame, though. So. Let me just get started. Go ahead. So, first and foremost, let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Let's see if I can get there. Deuteronomy, chapter 28, KJV Blue Letter Lexicon. I still like to use the lexicon because I can navigate it the best, but lately the definitions have just not been on point. I did update this thing though. I'm hoping that it works better now. Let's start at Deuteronomy 28 and 62.
Deuteronomy 28:62. And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of Yahweh.
All right, so you will be left few in number because you would not obey the voice of Yahweh. So what that's actually saying, it's not saying that, because I'm going to get into it. I'll prove that we've always, since he said that we would outnumber the sand on the sea, we've always been the sand on the sea. We've always outnumbered it, I mean. But the number of Israelites that stay within the law, statutes, and commandments, the number of Israelites that are righteous and sincere, the number of Israelites that prophesy and teach are very few in number. So we ain't never stopped outnumbering the sand of the sea. Now the reason why, and we're a few in number to this day. In fact, we're at our lowest point the way I see it, because everybody's waking up. They're hearing the truth. And what is it? They hear the truth, and then the ways of the world choke the word out of them. What chapter and verse? Yeah, it's Matthew chapter 4. There it is. Matthew chapter 4. And you've got Matthew chapter 4 and start at 15. I'm just showing you right now that this is how the world. This is why we're few in numbers right here. This is exactly why.
Matthew 4 and 15.
Yeah.
The land of Zebulun.
No, Matthew chapter 4 and verse 15. Oh, wait. Where am I at? Oh, I'm at Mark. I'm sorry.
Mark 4.
Mark 4 and 15. I'm sorry. I'm just not paying close enough attention. I need to focus. I'm sorry. Mark 4 and 15.
And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown, but when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts.
Keep going.
And these are they likewise, are sown on stony ground, who, when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness.
That's today. The first thing that happens is, if you're a weak-minded person, if you have a weak heart, if you have a weak mind, Satan's going to come in and snatch it right out of you. He's going to take the word that you received and he's going to take it away. Then the second person, they're also glad to hear the word, but read me 17.
And have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time afterward, when affliction or persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended.
Skip to 18 real quick.
And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful.
So this is why we're left few in numbers. Nobody wants to follow the instructions. They're going after the ways of the world. Let's go to the book of Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 13, KJV Blue Letter Lexington.
Zechariah 13 and 8.
Yes.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Only 1/3 of Israel is going to be left. That is a very small number. Now, when we really get into it, we're going to right now, but also when you talk about 144,000, that's all the prophets. That's all of them. They're all together, 12,000 from each tribe, right? Pursuant to Revelation 7 and 3 through 9, or 6 or something like that, or 9 or something like that, right? But anyway, you know what I'm talking about, 12,000 from each tribe. Let's go over to the book of Romans and go to chapter 9. And we're going to start at verse 25.
Romans 9:25. As he saith also in Hosea, I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which is not my beloved. And it shall come to pass in that place, where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living Yahweh.
What's really interesting about that, before you read the next verse, is right now we're having all these debates on who the real children of Israel are. They're saying, oh, well, Israel's going to be left few in numbers. There's less than 15 million Israelites in Israel. There's less than 15 million Jewish people, Jewish people. There's less than 15 million Jewish people on earth. And they call that being left few in numbers. That's why I'm trying to explain to you guys. It's not talking about a physical number of people. It's talking about a spiritual and mental state. Nobody follows the instruction. Nobody's a part of Israel except for 1/3 and the 144,000 within that 1/3. You got to think, only 144,000 people were prophesying? Well, hold on now. Let's get something. I want to show you. I want to prove once again that this is talking about the children of Israel keeping the laws. And watch. Let's go to Numbers. Let's go to the book of Numbers, chapter 11, and give me verse 29.
Numbers 11:29. And Moses unto him, Enviest thou for my sake? Would Yahweh that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that Yahweh would put his spirit upon them.
Okay, so right there was two guys that still. Okay, so what happened was Moses sent out prophets among the people, and two of those prophets stayed within the camp. And Joshua went up to Moses and said, Moses, Moses, there's people prophesying in the camp, and to stop them. And he's like, why would I stop them? It would be better to me that everybody in Israel was prophesying. That's what he's saying. I'd rather all of them be prophesying. There's very few that are prophesying, so let them stay right where they're at and wake these children up. He said, this is great. I wish they were all doing it. So let's go over to back to the book of Romans real quick. Chapter 9 and
27.
Let's read 26 and 27 again.
And it 9:26. And it should come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living Elohim. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel, though the number of children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved.
See, we are already the sand of the sea, but he's only talking about the remnant that come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why it says we'll be few in number. The few number is the people that actually come back. Let's keep going. Let's go to the book of because he said OC or Hosea, so let's confirm that with Hosea too, and then we're going to confirm it again with Isaiah. But first, let's confirm it with Hosea. Hosea chapter 1. Wait, hold on, let me find it real quick. There. Yeah, Hosea chapter 1 and verse verse 10.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living Elohim. Let's
get into that. Let's just talk about that for a minute, because right now, who are we? We're no one. What country are you from? We don't have one. We were discovered. We were just spear chucking this and that. But the truth is that we are the children of Israel. And everybody around us is reminding us that we're not. Christians have stopped teaching Christianity to teach how not to be an Israelite. Everybody is coming against us. In the news, they try to tell you, oh, well, the Jewish people only have 15 million people on earth. But it said, well, outnumber the sand of the sea, but only a few of you are actually going to come back to the laws. A remnant, 1/3. That's why when I read Zechariah, when I was in Zechariah, and we were in chapter 13, and what did it say in verse 8? It said,
it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh. 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
So there's only 1/3 of Israel that's coming back to the truth. So and we outnumber the sand of the sea. So you got to understand that is less than half. And then you got to go back to how many people are teaching again? Oh, 144,000. But Moses said it would be great if everybody taught. All of Israel was prophesying. And that will happen. In that day, it's not going to happen, because in that day, what's going to really happen is we won't teach each other anymore. He's going to put that spirit on us. We won't have to go through this. This is just for his amusement, pretty much. He knows who's going to wake up and who's not, but he wants to test our faith, so he sends us out here. And that's the real truth. Let's where were we at? We were going to get to
Isaiah, we were in Hosea 1.
Yeah, we were Hosea 1-10. We're going to move on and jump over into Isaiah, and we're going to confirm the sand of the sea some more. Chapter 10, starting at verse 20.
Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on real quick. Just one second. Sorry. You kept giving me the abbreviation 10 and 20. Isaiah 10 and 20.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
So, keep going.
The remnant shall return, even in the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty Elohim, Yahweh.
Keep going, one more.
For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness.
So, as you can see, once again, Israel is outnumbering the sand of the sea to this day, ever since the Most High told Abraham that he would do this, that this would be his blessing, that he would have great nations. Well, that's true, but when it goes through Isaac, and then through Jacob, and then to the 12 sons, the reason why they make everything happen to everybody now instead of just the ghetto communities is because they can't tell who we are anymore. They know that we're scattered so thin across everywhere that you can't tell an Israelite from an Edomite anymore until you try their spirit. And the spirit beareth witness with our spirit that we're the children of God. So you got to understand, we outnumber the sand of the sea. Yet, only a remnant shall return. So so that's why it says in Deuteronomy 28 and 62 that we shall be left few in numbers. What does he mean by left few in numbers? He means that there will only be a few people left following the rules and the instructions. It's that simple. But let's keep going. Let's jump over. I think that was it on that, honestly. I was going to get into Isaiah and show you guys why we're left few in number. Might as well. Why are we left few in number? Because it says only a remnant will return.
I got something on that too.
Oh, let's get that then.
So you want to go to Isaiah 43.
Okay.
You want to go to Isaiah 43 and 26.
All right. Isaiah chapter 43 and 26. Put me in remembrance. Let us plead together. Declare thou that thou mayest be justified.
Keep going till the end.
Thy father first hath sinned, and thy teachers have transgressed against me. Therefore I have profaned thy princes of the sanctuary, and have given Jacob to the curse, and Israel to reproaches. So this is the 2/3 that goes back to Zechariah 13 and 8. They sinned. They've transgressed. They've profaned the whole sanctuary. They've given Jacob, this gives Jacob, see, this isn't the Most High doing this. That's what you got to understand. He gave us law, statutes, and commandments to follow, and there's bonuses and there's judgments. So there's blessings and there's judgments in this book. These guys, their judgment is to I guess you would have to say die the horrific death of the 2/3, right? They've done everything against the word. They were hateful when they heard the word. And what I was saying is in Isaiah, let's go to that too. 40. Let's go back. Let's backtrack a little and go to Isaiah. But
Isaiah 42
and 4
and 24.
24. Go ahead.
Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not Yahweh, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law.
Once again, it proves that it's Yahweh wrote the law. So you suffer the consequences of the law according to how you live your life. So if you're a righteous person, that brings us. You know what? Let's get it, because I was gonna. I'm gonna say it like this. Let's go right to. We're gonna close it out right here with this one anyway. Revelation 22, and my favorite verse ever, 12. And I'll get it. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his word shall be. So Zechariah 13:8 says, your works were wicked works. And Isaiah, 42:24, your works were transgressions and wicked works. You taught the children of Israel against the laws. So you teachers transgressed. All of you people that heard the word. In fact, let's get it. Isaiah, so that you're going to get repaid for this. You're getting repaid for this. So we got to go to Isaiah chapter. First, we'll go to 29 and 13. Yeah, 29 and 13. And this lines right up with Mark 4 and 16.
Wherefore, Yahweh said, for as much as this people draw near with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
So that is the people believing the teachers that transgressed. This is why we're being left few in number. You guys draw near, you lie with your mouths, with your lips, you lie about honoring the Most High, but your mind is in the world. You've removed your heart far from me, but so you're saying all the right things, but then you're going back into the world, and you're definitely committing worldliness. So let's jump over one. Let's move forward to the next chapter, to chapter 30, and jump up to verse 9. This is a go-to verse for all you wicked Israelites. So this is why 2/3 of you. This is why we are few in number. Go ahead, 30 and 9.
That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh.
Keep going.
Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not on us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Hey, keep going, one more.
Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
So, you're rebellious. You're wicked. The teachers that transgress, you'll listen to them because they tell you the smooth things. They tell you lies. But when you hear the truth, it goes right back into Mark 4 and it's pretty much 15 and 16. You hear the word, and then I think in 18 was where it says the deceit of riches, money. That's all you guys care about. So now you've made us few in number. You can go and have your worldliness. You can get away from us. Get this. What does it say? Get the Holy One from Israel. caused the Holy One from Israel to cease from before us. That's why you're suffering right now. Because he has ceased from before you. I will not look at you. We're getting destroyed. We're getting hammered. We are at the bottom. We don't have a nation. We don't have anything right now. And I'm glad about that. You know why? Because that's prophecy fulfilled. We know who we are according to prophecy. People are literally teaching classes these days to tell us how to stop those Hebrew Israelites, those black, even though you
want to go ahead and they want to stop the blackness from being black. This is just before America was even on this. Man, come on, man. These people get on my nerves.
And it's not about being black or white. It's about being racist and having a racist narrative to make sure that people can't come to the truth. It's just all for confusion. It's produced. If the scriptures say we're scattered to the four corners of the earth and we outnumber the sand of the sea, this is what we originally looked like. And they'll never be able to steal that from us. And the problem is when you know that that's who's coming back, when this is who's coming back,
and every knee is going to bow and every tongue is going to confess to a man that looks like that.
You don't like it because you've spent thousands of years producing a narrative that the so-called white man is God. And with that being said, I'm going to say it one more time. Behold, I come quickly. My reward is with me to pay every man according to his works shall be. So whatever you're producing right now, that's going to be your reward in the kingdom. So the people that are coming close to the truth, it goes right back into Deuteronomy 28:62. The people that are the children of Israel that are sealed are going to come back into the truth. Now, I already told you, pursuant to Revelation chapter 7, verses, I think, 3 through 9, it tells you that there's only going to be 144,000 that are actually sealed to teach and prophesy. And then you're going to have, after that, the ones in the white garments standing behind Yahushua that look like his garments were dipped in blood, or grape's blood, sorry. And
It looked like it, but it was.
and they cried out. So those are the people that died in Christ, and also the 1/3. So you got to know, there's very few of us keeping these laws, but 2/3 of you are out there running around like the whole, how would you say, living the best Babylon life you can, living the best Assyrian you can, living the best Egyptian life you can, living the best Sodom and Gomorrah life you can. Yeah, that's right. This is spiritual Sodom. And look who made gay marriage legal. Now you're going around the earth trying to make everybody drink from the cup of your iniquity. So, with that being said, the reason why we're left few in numbers, it's not about a physical number. We outnumber the sand of the sea. It's talking about the people that have the correct mindset. And if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, I hope you got something out of this short message.